Greetings, chosen ones. Welcome back to Divine Time. I'm your girl, Queen Nefertiti. My aunt, peace and blessings to each and every one. I want to say to the new subscribers, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the team. To everyone else, welcome back. We're going to be diving into our Wisdom Oracle card. So do remember, these are not personal readings. So take what you can to help you out, to better you out, to help you feel good, lift you up, inspire you to be the best version of your lovely self. And if it does not resonate with you, you know, it's not meant for you. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to start off with our Wisdom Oracle deck. Right? Ask Most High to bless me, bless the chosen ones, collect the star seeds. Bless each and every one that tunes in today or tomorrow or whenever you view this message, because I do post some of my old videos. I repost them, right? So that way whoever needs to get a message can get it. So while we're going through, I think this is our, what do you call it, retrograde. So while we are going through, this would be a good time to sit back, relax, regroup, regain everything that you need for yourself. So, and we're not harvesting no negative energies, right? So do what's best for you, make you feel good, as long as it's not hurting anyone else. Okay, Holy Spirit, I done said what I need to say. So we're going to ask my spirit team to step in, guide and direct and give me word and wisdom. Yes, yes, for the chosen ones. Okay, Holy Spirit. What you want the chosen ones to know? Thank you. And our first card is Deep Knowing. So someone is in deep knowing. They want to know something. What do they want to know, Spirit? Is it you, chosen ones, that's in deep knowing? Or someone wants to know how deep you are, right? So a card had flipped over when I was reaching for this card. And someone wants to know something that's really none of their business when it comes down to you, chosen ones. Because number one, at this day and time, people need to worry about their own business and what they got going on. Because they're in deep knowing, they're thinking about it, they want to know your secrets. They want to know what your thoughts is. They want to know your deepest emotions. They want to know what you're about, but it's none of their business. None of their business, chosen ones. So you have someone around you being nosy. They want to know why you keep doing what you do. Another card, Spirit. What about this deep knowing, this nosy person? Somebody wants to know. Somebody wants to know. We have two cards. Someone wants to know, a message in a bottle. Somebody wants to know a message. They want to know what's going on. They want to know why you're doing it, how you're doing it, and how can they learn how to do it. Someone wants to know. And the second card came out, Unfinished Symphony. So someone started something and they couldn't finish it. They didn't know how to finish it, but they need to finish it. But someone in your life, they want to know how you did it, how you doing it. Because whatever project, whatever they started, they can't finish it. So they need to know. They need your deep knowledge. They need to know. Thank you, Holy Spirit. They need to know. Some of you got the keys to the streets and somebody want one of the keys. They want to know. Another card, Spirit. Tell us about this deep knowing person. Ooh, thank you. Okay, chosen ones. It was two cards that flew out. And one of the cards was Imagine. So somebody is trying to imagine how you do it. How did you get there? So they having deep thoughts. They imagine trying to, fantasize how you did it. And how are you doing it? How are you leveling up? It could be a soulmate, somebody that you was connected to, somebody that was a part of your life, and no longer are they a part of your life. They want to know how you do it. How do you do what you do? How did you move on? How did you start that new project? Whatever you are doing, collective, it has someone all up in their head trying to imagine and figure out, how did you do it? They wants to know. Because whatever they're doing is not working. They're stuck. And they know you have the keys to the street. They know you have the answer. So they really want you to pour into them and help them out. Will they ask for help? I don't know. But they want to know. Maybe their pride is too much where they don't want to ask you. And they just want to imagine how you do it. They're not going to ask you. If they ask you, it's a message. They didn't send a message. It's a message in a bottle. They didn't even send it out yet. See, when somebody was trying to get to you to even send you a message, if they tried, they just threw it out there and was praying and hoping that you would catch it. And you didn't. It's still out there. So somebody wants you to read their mind, read their thoughts, because they imagine that you can help them. It don't work like that. Holy Spirit, tell us again about this person. And then we're going to go to a whole new deck. What you want us to know? Thank you. What you want us to know? Love, loyal heart. See, it was somebody that you was loyal to. Told y'all. Somebody that you know. Somebody that you was close to. Somebody that you shared a lot of compassion with. It can be just not even share that much compassion with, but somebody that you had heart feelings with. Somebody that you trusted. Somebody that you had to cut loose. So you have someone that knows you, or think they know you very well. They might not know you very well, chosen ones. I'm saying that because if they knowed you, they wouldn't be imagining, how did you do it? They would know how you did it. They would know. They want to be in deep thought, trying to meditate and think about, how did you do it when they are stuck? When you have people in your life and they throw them side messages out there and they hope you catch a word that they say, sometimes it does not always work like that. That's why they wasn't a soulmate. They wasn't a best friend, a close friend, a lover. That came to an end. Spirit said came to an end. It came to an end, y'all, but they trying to mend that friendship real hard. But not by telling you that they miss you as a friend or miss you as a loved one, but just hoping that some kind of way their words will get out where you will feel like, dang, maybe I should say something first. But chosen ones realize this is the end time. If you don't realize it's end time, just turn your TV on, look at the news. But why it's the end times and you then step up your game and went to a higher, best version of yourself, somebody didn't make it. Because maybe they thought what you was doing was foolish. Maybe they thought what you was doing wasn't holy, pure, or righteous. Maybe they thought you was just blowing smoke. So when you have these people trying to come back in your life and not being, truthful about it, but being sneaky about it. I say they're being sneaky because they're stuck. And they want to send a message, but they don't want to talk to you, right? So they're hoping that you would just kind of pick it up with your spiritual abilities. So they feel like maybe you can pick it up. Maybe spirit will say something, right? Spirit doesn't work like that. At least my spirit doesn't. But when people treat people the way they're supposed to be treated, things always work out good. But only the ones that's, wanting to send a message. Not tell you, not talk to you, not own up, but send a message. Sometimes they sending messages might be blurring things out loud, and sometimes that's not right. That's why they stuck. They stuck, chosen ones. They stuck. But they just imagine, how did you do it? They want to know, how did you do it? How do you be so great? How do you be so grand? How do you live your life? They wants to know, deep knowing. They want to know your secrets. Okay, we're going to go to another deck. Let's go to our oracle cards. Spirit, let's see what they got to say. Holy Spirit, give me a card, please. Thank you. And this is the Six of Cups. Six of Cups. Six of Cups. Reach out and touch somebody's hand. They want you to reach out and they want you to connect. They want you to speak up. They want you to, show them how you do it. They want to know all your secret. Reach out. A message in a bottle. They want you to communicate. They want you to let your guard down. They want you to, tell all your business. They want you to help them. When people stuck, they feel like whatever worked for you, it'll work for them. And again, it don't always work like that. But this is how this other person's thinking. How do you do it? How can I steal your gifts? How can I be like you? Someone wants to know. Because everything that they have been doing has not been working. So now they got all the little cups open. I want to hear it. Tell me. I want you to show me. I want to see. I want to know. I want to feel how it feels to feel like you. Someone wants to know. Deep knowing. People need to mind their business. These are the last days, y'all. The last days. And you have the Eight of Wands. The last days. Messages coming in quickly. But this was not an upright. So that was someone wants to come in quickly. It's not. You're not telling all your business. Thank you, Holy Spirit. You're not telling all of your business. They want to know. Deep knowing. Tell me. They stuck. Somebody stuck because they should have been working on themselves, but they was too busy trying to take your strength away. Too busy trying to, lie and scandalize and backbite and do all the things that they should not have been doing. Well, they thought they was taking your strength away. And while you move forward, chosen ones, they was in the other deck. And while they was in this other deck, they have a sympathy song because they are what we call stuck in the middle of a situation. So it's the end times and they don't know how to level up. So they need your deep knowing. They need to know how to release things. Chosen ones, it's not you. It's someone you know. Thank you, Spirit. Someone you know. Because they know that you, my dear, are the high priest. They know you have the keys to the streets. They know you have the answer. They know you are in tune with Spirit. And they want to know why. Why whatever they're doing is not working. Why they stuck. Why they feel like they're going to be left behind. Why they feel like and not worked on their own situations. Why? Why they feel the need to now not even ask you, but to hope you just come to them with a message that would never get to them and say, this is how I got there. This is how you do it. This is how you do it, chosen ones. You got someone in your energy and they feeling stuck. And they are stuck. And they're not moving. They're not going nowhere. Because the whole time they could have been working on themselves. So now they want you to come to them and give them the answer. Okay, Holy Spirit, we are 15 minutes in. I'll get ready to close this out. So if you have not subscribed to the channel, do so. Subscribe to the channel. Tap that bell so you can get your alert each and every time that I post a video. Do know this is our inspirational tarot card channel. So whatever spirit gives me to tune and tap in, that's what I deliver, right? To help you keep being the better, best version of your lovely selves, keeping everything on point. And we all do make mistakes. But do we stay there? No. But somebody did, and they got stuck. And not only do they get stuck, they feel they're going to be left behind. They feel like they're going to be left behind, chosen ones. But you are a high priest sitting on your throne, right? Maybe someone was hoping they could knock you off your throne or push you off your throne or just have you come down. And the whole time while they was watching you, they could have been watching themselves and cleaning up their own act, but they didn't want to do that. No. They thought it was entertainment. They thought the show had to go on. They thought it was a big joke, a big game. And the only person that got played was them. Because now they're stuck. Okay, Holy Spirit, what you want the collective to know, and we're going to close it out. Hope everyone had a beautiful day. Loving on yourself, treating yourself right. Minding your own business, sipping your tea in your glass of water. With your legs crossed, queens. And if you're a king, I know you was doing the right things. Loving yourselves. Okay. Okay, Spirit, let's get one card, please. What you want the chosen ones to know. And then we're going to close it out. Thank you. Spirit says this, y'all. What does Spirit say? Spirit said, but this did not come in upright. So this says, I can embrace change. That's an upright. It did not come in upright. So whoever is in your energy, that means whoever around you, whoever thought it was a big joke, it was a game, thought it was funny, they can't change. Because this card came upside down and it says, I can embrace change. And whoever this person, people is, they cannot embrace change. That's why they stuck. That's why they stuck. Because they could not transform their own mind to be the higher, best version of self using every tool that they had to better themselves. But they thought it was a game, thought it was a joke. They thought it was funny to go around and cast stones, to laugh and pick and pull at people. They thought it was funny. They thought it was a big joke, right? But it's not funny when they're sitting back and trying to imagine, how did you get like that? How did you do it, chosen ones? When they're stuck, they can't finish it. They can't finish it. Even if they try to, a message in a bottle, if they try to verbal it out loud in hoping you can catch it, it'll never work because we are elevated. And when we see these people, they are our stepping stone. So, you know, when people do things, yeah, we see you, spirit see you too, right? But chosen ones, always remember, when you have people that try and do try again and again, wasting their time coming against you, just take that and use it. Say to yourself, thank you, I'll use that. And level up every single day, being the best version of yourself. Because when they are stuck, they thought it was a game, they was playing it, right? They was playing to their own music. So the same things that they wanted for you, they are receiving it in return. That's why we do that return to sender. So that's chosen one. That's why you don't have to fight, bicker, and argue and all that unnecessary stuff. Because when people do things, try to bring you down, try to make you feel a certain way, they are stuck. They can't focus on themselves. They're stuck. They cannot get their life together even if they throw it out there and hope you catch it. You elevate. They stuck. They stuck. You will never be on the same level as these people because they can only imagine how it feels to be in your spot. High priest. They can never change because Spirit said not in the upright. They cannot embrace change. And they was hoping a message would come through to them. A message in a bottle. This is going to be the end of this reading. Chosen ones, you did what you had to do. You dedicated your time. You dedicated your efforts. You dedicated everything you need for your spiritual growth. So peace and blessings. Mwah. Good job. Keep doing you, boo. Keep loving yourself. Keep leveling up. Being the best version, the higher best version of yourself. I'm Queen Nefertiti Ma'at, and I will check you on the next video.